here in just a few minutes. There will be a 3-minute warm-up period, and then we will get this game started after that. See everybody in just a few moments once everything is rolling. Both teams are standing in the doors waiting to come on. We are just waiting for the referees to let everybody out. The scorekeeper has started playing music, so I will be muting in between plays when there is music happening. I don't want to run into any copyright issues or anything like that with the stream, so since there's music going, I will be muting when there is not stuff happening. And the teams have been let onto the ice. 3-minute warm-up period is about to start. If you are just joining us, this is the Queen City Royals versus the Jacksonville Lunas. The Lunas are the home team for this contest. They will be wearing white and start the game moving from left to right. The Royals are the away team. They are wearing black and will start the game moving from right to left. Clock has not officially started yet for the warm-up, but we are about to go. I will be muted during the warm-up since there is music playing, and we will see everybody for game start time in about 3 minutes. Clock is officially ticking now, so we're just over 30 seconds into this warm-up period. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Royals in their pregame huddle at the net. They'll be skating over to the bench here shortly. Lunas are at their bench already. We will get this game started in just a moment. Again, as everybody is joining, there is music playing today, so I will be muted when I do not have other things to talk about, as I don't want to get any copyright strikes. Royals about to break their huddle at the net. Kira laughing at whatever she heard the girls saying. I couldn't hear what it was, but we're about to get ready here. Royals are going to start this game with Johnson, Picard, and Sirwatka as the forwards, with Tsui and Bible on defense and Heller in net. Luna is getting their starting lineup out. I will read names as I see them. Mostly I can see numbers. Their names are very small on the jerseys, so we'll call it as we see it. But we are just about ready to go. Teams are set, goalies are set, and we are ready to go. Draw. Heller directs the puck to the near side, where it is picked up by Picard. Picard up the near side board. Picard up the near side board. She plays it forward. That's held in at the blue line. Bounced into the far corner, where Bible will go to chase. Bible's puck passes partially blocked. Held in at the point by the Lunas. Shot from the point misses to the near side. Collected by Picard. Picard bounces off the boards up the point. Held in. Shot rattled in front. Blocked down by Bible, and she will skate up the far side. Sirwatka forward to Picard. That misses and collected by the Lunas at the blue line. Played up the far side, broken up by Picard at center. Swept forward by Sirwatka into the Lunas zone, and the Lunas will collect at the top of the far circle. Lunas turn up the far side, pressured by Sray, puck dumped down. That is going to go all the way down for an icing on the Lunas. Draw will be to the Luna goalie's glove side after the icing. .13:59 left in the opening frame. Stray to take the draw with Hireman and Thomas. Draw one to the outside. Thomas doesn't get to it first and then blows the tire on the play. Luna's move behind the net to the near side. Puck passed up the near side, slowed down at the point by Sealy. It bounces to the Lunas. Played up, Hireman can't hold the zone. Puck rattled down. That's going to get past everybody and down for another icing. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side this time in the Luna zone. Stray, Hireman, and Thomas still as the forwards. Sealy and Bruno now on defense. Draw one to the outside by the Lunas. Played back into the corner, pressured by Stray. Stray wins the battle behind the net. Her centering feet gets to the Thomas in front. Shot doesn't make it through. Collected by Hireman, and Hireman's shot is blocked by the goalie. Played to the near side. Lunas race out of the zone. Broken up at the blue line. Puck trickles out to center. Recollected by the Lunas. Lunas move into the zone. Poked away by Bruno. Stray fans on it, now played out to center by Thomas. Thomas to Hireman on the near side. Hireman gains center, dumps the puck in, and the Royals go for a change. Luna's behind their own net to collect, overskated initially. Charging in, Johnson slows things down behind the net. She battles back there, picked up by... can't see who that is. Schumacher. Schumacher dumps the puck into the corner where it's collected by Shen. Shen centers it. That's intercepted in the middle. Played up to the blue line and pushed out. Tsui pokes the puck free. She gets shoved off the play. Bible races over, knocks the puck back into her own end, and goes to chase. Bible behind her own net, moving to the far side. That does not make it out. Second effort bounced up. That bounces past Schumacher, but gets out of the zone. Schumacher pressuring on the far boards. Dumped in, and that is offside on the Lunas. Draw will be just outside of the Royals zone on the far dot. Johnson to take the draw with Shen and Schumacher as her wingers. Bible and Tsui on defense. Referees have just a little discussion. Now they're set. Puck won back by the Royals. Played forward by Bible. Bible's centering feet doesn't make it. Bounced forward by the Lunas. Schumacher steps forward, knocks the puck free. Hammered forward by Tsui. That goes into the zone. And now we get the whistle for the offside call at the blue line. Bobby talking to the refs, and the ref just shut him up with a hand to the face. Draw will be on the near dot just in front of the Royals bench. It is Picard as the winger, so Picard, Stray, and Sirwatka Draw one back. Bible dumps it up to Soroka. Soroka's outlet pass is blocked to the boards. Play at the far point. Played up the middle to Stray. Stray pushes it to Picard. Picard one-on-one into the zone. Picard steps around the defender. Moves in. Shot blocked by the goalie. Follow-up pushed by Stray, and it is under the goalie. And the Royals with some pressure there, but the goalie stays on top of the puck and keeps it out of the net. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side after the pair of shots. Stray, Soroka, and Picard as the forwards. Seeley and Bruno on defense. Draw one to the outside, but picked up by the Lunas. Lunas rattle it up the near side boards. Pressured by Seeley. Seeley can't block the outlet pass. Now played forward. Tipped forward. That's going to go all the way down, and it will make it for an icing. The draw will be back to the goalie's stick side after the icing. Johnson in as the center now. She has Hireman and Thomas as her wingers. Scrum off the draw. Puck still on the dot. Drop back. That will be over the line. Seeley racing back. She gets to it first, but gives it away in the middle. Puck stolen by Bruno, who plays it up to Thomas on the far side. Thomas forward into the zone, 1-on-3. Now she gets some help. Play to the middle. That is in Johnson's skates, and Johnson cannot get the shot away. Puck picked up by the Lunas. Played across the ice to the far side. Bruno races over. She gets the puck pushed past her into the zone, but Bruno turns it back up the boards. Played deep now by the Lunas. Poked away by Bruno. Thomas hammers it up the middle of the ice, and that is going to go all the way down for an icing on the Royals. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing with 11:18 left in the opening frame. Draw one back to the near point by the Lunas. Dumped in by number 8 on the near side. That will be collected by Tsui. She rattles it back up the half boards. Shin bounces the puck to the middle, but that's intercepted by the Lunas. Shin's stick went flying. Puck on the near side. Dropped back to the point. Shot from distance. Makes it through everybody and into the corner wide of the net. Stray gets the puck first. Played up the far side. That bounced off the boards to Bible. Bible plays it up the middle. She can't get it out of the zone, but the puck bounces straight to Tsui. Tsui plays it up the middle, and that makes it to Schumacher. Schumacher into the zone. She steps wide, runs into a Lunas player. Puck gets dropped off, held in by Stray. Stray gets shoved off the puck. It's played to the point. Bible slows it down, dumps it back in, but that is offside on the Royals at the blue line. Draw will be on the far dot, just outside of the Lunas zone. It will be Picard, Johnson, and Soroka as the forwards, with Seeley and Bruno on defense. Draw one to the outside, picked up by Soroka. She dumps it in. That will be collected by the Lunas in the low slot. Played into the near corner, passed up the near side. That's slowed down by the Royals in the corner. Puck dropped back up the near side. Seeley steps in, can't hold the zone. Puck gets rattled down. That is not going to make it for icing. Bruno picks it up just before it crossed the center line, goal line. Played up the near side to Johnson. Johnson moves up the near side boards. She pushes the puck into the zone where it is collected by the Lunas. Lunas rattle the puck hard around to the far side. Stepping in, Bruno can't hold the zone, and now it's 2-on-1 developing. Picard races back, puck sent forward. Seeley intercepts. Her outlet pass is blocked, and the Lunas hold the zone. Play in the far corner now. Seeley whacking at it. Puck left behind in the corner. Seeley picks it up. Played up to Soroka. That bounced through. Play from distance, misses the net, and bounces into the near corner. Johnson picks it up there. Played up the near side, intercepted by the Lunas. Pushed back into the corner. Seeley comes back to help out, gets the puck behind the net, and Bruno collects there. Bruno's outlet pass is blocked. Poked free on the boards. Bruno hammers it ahead. Soroka charges in. She doesn't get there in time. It is held in by the Lunas and dumped back into the corner. Lunas control there. Bruno blocks the puck out with a stick, and now Soroka charging ahead. Lunas off the bench, get to the puck first. Puck bounced to the far side boards. Hireman charging over to pressure. Puck shot in. Heller blocks that to the inboards where Bible collects. Bible moves up the far side, pass up the middle. That misses Hireman and rattles through. Icing waved off. Lunas have to go back and get it. Lunas collect deeper in their own zone. Puck rattled up. Hireman blocks it down on the boards. Her centering feed doesn't go to anybody in particular. Played up to the blue line. That comes out to center. Hireman breaks up the play. Second effort broken up and pushed to the near boards. Lunas will get to it first. Lunas play the puck into the Royal zone where Hireman again breaks up the play and dumps it back out to neutral. Collected by the Lunas at center. Retreating, they drop the puck back, and that misses the defensive pair and goes all the way back into the far corner. Pressured by Thomas, puck sent up the far side. Lunas settle things down. Pass forward, connects. Pressured now by Bible. She sweeps the puck away from behind. Recollects, bounces it forward. That was blocked by the referee in the zone. Played towards the middle. That is swept across by Tsui. Battle in the near corner now. Luna step away with it. Puck bounced back into the corner by Tsui where Hireman collects. Hireman plays it up. That is touched on the way out of the zone and now collected by the Lunas at the blue line. Rocketed ahead on the far side, and that's going to be icing on the Lunas as she had not made center yet. 8:02 remaining in the first period. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. It will be Schumacher, Shin, and Johnson with Seeley and Bruno as the defensive pair. Draw to the goalie's glove side. And we are now ready to go for the draw. Tied up off the draw. Puck sent to the middle. Schumacher dives forward, sends it to the net. That goes just wide of the pipe. Play behind the goal line, rattled around to the near side. Picked up by the Lunas. Collected on the half boards, now played up the middle. That connects in the middle. Bible steps forward. Bruno steps forward. Now Bruno has to go back and recollect. Bruno gets it out of the zone, dumps it ahead on the far side. Icing waved off as the Lunas could get to it. Lunas play it off their inboards, pressured by Shen. Puck rattled to the near side. Sray steps in on the near side to hold the zone. Puck pushed past her, left behind, repicked up by the Lunas, now bounced free by Sray. Shoveled forward by by Schumacher. Sray into the zone, 1-on-3. Sray drags, leaves the puck. Schumacher picks it up, shoots, and that is blocked by the goalie. Play off the inboards, rattled hard around to the near side. Sui holds the zone. Puck bounces to a white jersey and then pushed past Sray out of the zone. Sui racing back. She slows things down coming over the Royals blue line. Pass to the near side, collected by number 27. Deep Sui shot, blocked by Heller, and that goes off the inboards. Play to the near side. Shot goes wide. Puck pushed to the far side. Dropped to the high slot. Shot from distance. Blocked down in front. And now collected by Bruno. Bruno plays it up the middle. That misses Schumacher. It was tipped on the way through. And no icing on the play. Picard charging in as the forechecker. Puck played away from her to the near side. Johnson holds the zone. She gets her stick bashed out of her hands. Puck comes out to center. Hammered forward by the Lunas. And Heller sticks that to the inboards. Bible collects beside the net. Played up the far side. That is bounced to Johnson. Johnson fans on her outlet pass. Second effort by Bible gets out to center. And now chasing it down, the Lunas will collect deep in their own end. Swaka forward to pressure. Puck played away from her. That bounced to the blue line, held in by Johnson. Johnson's shot bounced off a leg out to center. Bible racing back. She gets there first. Bible curls to the near side, played forward. That gets through Picard and into the Luna's end. Luna shoveled the puck across the ice and now collected on the far side. Picard over to pressure. She knocks the puck away briefly. Luna's into the Royal zone, stepping around. Seeley cutting to the front. Fan on the shot attempt. There was a stick lift in front, and the Royals will collect. Seeley charges up the far side, shovels the puck to the boards, then goes to collect. Seeley picks up her own pass, steps into the zone. She dumps it to the inboards. Lunas collect in the near corner, played to the near side. Hireman holds the zone. She dumps it back to the inboards. Sawaka charges in front of the net. Drops it to the front. That misses. Collected by Bruno's. Bruno's shot tipped in front. Goes just wide. Play behind the net. Passed up. And that will be collected by the Lunas and moved out of the zone. Tipped through Seeley. Bruno charges over. She will win the foot race. Bruno collects in the far corner in her own zone. And skates behind the net. Bruno's outlet pass bounced off a skate. Dumped back in by the Lunas into the far corner. Sawaka blocks the drop pass. It bounces to the point anyway, held in and now rattled behind the Royals net. There is a delayed penalty. It's going to be on the Royals. Puck played out of the zone. Puck played back in on the far side. Bruno pressuring there, battle in the corner. And Bruno touches up, and the Lunas are going to go on the power play for a cross check on the Royals. With 4:38 left in the first period. Looks like Bruno is going to be the one that is called. She goes for a cross check. Royals now down a player for the penalty kill. PK unit for the Royals is going to be Johnson, Thomas, Bible, and Tsui. Scrum off the draw. Puck played towards the middle. Poked free by Tsui. Collected at the blue line. Dumped to the far side. Pressured by Johnson. Battle on the boards. Puck kicked free. And Johnson will collect. Johnson out of the zone. She gives it to Thomas. Thomas slowed down at center. She recollects. Gains center and dumps the puck deep into the Luna's end. Luna's back behind their net. Pressured by Johnson. Puck played to the far side. Johnson diving, misses, and falls down on the play. Puck left behind at center, recollected by the Lunas and skated into the Royal zone. Shot from distance, wide of the net, sticked aside by Heller. Collected by Bible, she dumps it up, and this is going to go on target, preventing an icing. Goalie covers and now gives to her defender. Royals changing their PK unit. Soroka charging across to pressure, puck dumped in. That will rattle off the inboards into the near corner. Seeley collects there. She turns up the near side boards. Dumped up, and that gets out the center. Seeley steps forward to pressure. Puck played ahead, and that went into the zone. Lunas are offside. 28 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Royals. Picard, Soroka, Hireman, and Seeley out as the PK unit. Draw at center because of the pass. Poked forward by Picard. Lunas collect, play to the near side, floated up the middle. Lunas into the Royal zone. Stepping in, poked free by Hireman. Royals can't get a stick on it. Puck gets played into the corner. Seeley steps back. Play pushed behind the net, moved to the near side. Hireman collects. She sweeps it up to the near side, held in at the point. Picard misses the poke. It's bounced by Hireman and lobbed out of the zone. Collected by the Lunas at center. And that is going to do it for the power play. No shots by the Lunas on that one. Played forward up the near side. Soroka couldn't hold on to it, but it bounces to Picard. Picard across the ice. She skates into the zone, shoots, and that is blocked by the goalie from distance. Puck played behind the net, pressured by Picard. Now Stray gets in. The Lunas player runs into the referee, and the puck gets dropped back behind the net. Lunas collect there, rattle the puck hard around to the far side, bounced across the ice and out of the zone. Stray collects off the near boards, plays it into the Luna zone, now dumped down, and that's going to miss everybody and go for an icing on the Lunas with 2:32 remaining in the opening frame. Draw will be to the Luna goalie's stick side after the icing. Referee apologizing to the player. She ran into him, but definitely lost the battle there with the referee having quite a bit more momentum than she did. Stray to take the draw for the Royals with Shin and Schumacher, Tsui and Bible on defense. Draw one back, collected by Shin. She gives the puck across, poked into the zone by Bible, but now played out by the Lunas. Intercepted by Shin. Shin gets her pocket picked by the Lunas from behind, now dumped into the Royals zone, and Tsui will go back into the far corner to collect. Tsui retreats behind her net, now curls back to the far side, gives the puck to Bible in the corner. Bible fans on the outlet, now plays it up, held in by the Lunas. Dumped back deep, play behind the net. Tsui pressuring there. Lunas curl into the near corner. Centering feed is bounced across to the far side. Pressure on the far side. Shu knocks it free. Collected by the Lunas at the top of the far circle. Played to the near side and intercepted by Shin. Shin charges ahead. She's got half a step. She moves in and then gets hooked down from behind. This may be a penalty shot. We'll see what the referee calls. They're just calling the trip. They are not going to give her the penalty shot on that effort. And the Royals to get their first power play of the game with 1:48 remaining in the opening frame. Power play unit is going to be Johnson, Picard, Soroka, Seeley, and Bruno to start this power play. Johnson gets taken down off the draw, played across to the far side. Lunas escape the zone and dump it forward into the Royals' end. Picard back to pressure. She pokes the puck free for a second. Puck is played into the corner. Luna is killing time on the penalty kill. Battle in the corner, to a side. Luna's killing time. Puck played out. Luna's recollect. Step to the slot, drop back to the near point. Shot from distance, blocker by Heller. And now played to the near side. Pushed up to Picard. Picard floats it out of the zone. Luna's intercept. That's played back in, but the Lunas were still offside on the play. 56 seconds remaining in the advantage for the Royals, and the entire first 34 seconds were played in our own end. Draw on the near dot just outside of the Royals' end. Johnson to take the draw. Draw one back, played to the near side. Shin tries to hammer it forward. That's bounced into the zone. Hireman collects her outlet pass, held in at the point. Shin battling there, puck pushed to the boards. Johnson clears it out of the zone, and the Lunas will collect at the blue line. Shin charges forward, puck played away from her up the near side. Johnson collects and steps into the zone just before Shin got out, and the Royals are offside. .38 seconds remaining in the power play, and we'll see if we can get any of this done in the offensive end. Draw hammered back by the Lunas, and Bible has to go back into her own end to collect. Bible turns up the far side, plays the puck ahead, tip to the middle. That was behind Johnson, and a miscommunication there. Johnson can't get to it. Lunas knock her off the play and collect on the far side. Lunas play the puck to the middle, pushed wide by Shin into the zone. Toe drag, poked free by Bible. Hireman battling on the inboards now. Lunas recollect, playing to the far side. 10 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Bible battling on the boards. Lunas frees it against the boards. Bible digs the puck out. Play in the corner. She floats it ahead to Thomas. Thomas between the defenders, floats it forward. That's the end of the power play. And there's only 10 seconds left in the opening frame. Shin forward as the pressure. Puck played away from her. Held in by Sawaka. But no shot there. 3 seconds left. Play still in the zone. Sawaka gets hammered down off the play. And that is going to do it for one. End of one. Score all tied at 0. We'll be back after the break. Luna is breaking their huddle first for the second period. Royals still at their bench. They're just about to get their opening lineup. Referee blew the whistle to get everybody out. And we are just about set to go. Royals are going to start the second period with Sawaka, Picard, and Srey as the forwards, with Seeley and Bruno on defense. Draw one to the near side by the Lunas and then hammered deep. That is not going to be called icing for some reason. Picked up by Bruno behind her net. Bruno plays the puck up to Sawaka. That bounced away from her, held in by the Lunas, bounced back behind the Royals net where Bruno will collect. Bruno holds, overskates, recollects, and now retreats behind her own net to the near side. Pass up, that was kicked forward by the Lunas and bounced out of the zone. Puck rolls back. Srey charges forward. Puck curled away from her to the near side. Slowed down by Sawaka. Puck comes out to center. Picard hammers it back into the zone. Sawaka can't get it through the defender. Play on the near side boards now dumped out. That is going to go all the way down, and it will make it for an icing. Draw will be to the Luna goalie's glove side after the icing. It will be Johnson, Thomas, and Hireman with Bible and Tsui as the defenders. Draw one to the near side. Thomas gives it to Tsui, and that misses. Tsui has to chase it out to neutral. She recollects, holds, dumps it in. That didn't make it into the zone. Poked forward by Tsui. Puck played up the middle, and Hireman shovels it ahead. That's intercepted by the Lunas. Played to the near side, broken up, coming over the blue line, and Bible curls back to the far side. Bible skates up the far side, shovels the puck ahead, intercepted by the Lunas. That bounced off a skate into the zone, but off of a Luna skate, so no offside. Play on the far side, that is hammered past Bible, and it will rattle all the way behind the Royals net. Hireman collects there. That bounced away from her. Lunas pick it up behind the Royals goal. Played into the near corner, pushed up the near side. That gets through everybody and down. The icing was waved off. That was dropped back by the Luna, so it shouldn't have been icing anyway. Played at the blue line, curling to the middle. Pressured by Hireman. Now Bible sweeps the puck away and controls. Bible plays it forward, and that gets through Thomas. And icing waved off. They say that was tipped on the way through. Luna's back behind their goal to collect. Shu charges to the far side. She gets there, holds the zone. Her centering feet blocked. Bounces to Stray. Stray gets the puck kicked away from her. Shu gets a stick on it. Now played forward by Shin. That was just out of reach. Poke forward. Shin races over. She drops it back to Bruno. Bruno fans on the shot. Lunas collect in front. Poked free by Shin for a second. Now recollected by the Lunas. Bruno charges across, kicks the puck free, and goes to collect. Bruno hammers the puck in. That's knocked down by the Lunas. Pressured by Schumacher. Puck rattled back out to center. Bruno controls that center. She gives the puck to Sealy on the near side. Sealy plays it forward. Shin tips it into the zone, slowed down by the Lunas, and that is hammered into the Royals bench, and Kira had to be quick on the duck. Draw will be inside the zone, so it will be Johnson, Soroka, and Picard for the Royals to the goalie's glove side. Draw one back, drop to Bruno at the point. Bruno steps, plays it in, and that will just drift to the inboards. Johnson gets to it first. She gets knocked off the play. Puck tipped behind the net by Soroka. She chases down in the far corner. She drops it back to Sealy. Sealy steps forward. Her shot is blocked up in the air. Bounce to the near side, and that's hammered past Bruno out to center. Picked up by the Lunas with speed on the near side. Play bounces free, collected by Picard. She gives it away on the boards, and the Lunas can't get it deep. Bouncing puck knocked down in front. Poked to the far side by Sealy. Lunas get to it first. Played into the boards. Dumped behind the net. Lunas control. Stuff attempts. Doesn't make it to the front. Bounced off the net by Bruno. She curls, dumps it back to the near corner, intercepted by the Lunas, and now collected by Soroka. Soroka plays the puck up the middle. That's tipped out of the zone by Picard, and Picard is behind. Picard charging in. She moves in, got the step, deeks, shoots, and that is into the goalie's pads. She recollects. Follow-up, sit to the front, and tipped just wide by Soroka. And the puck is played out. Broken up by Tsui. Bible goes to the far side. She breaks up the play. Hammers the puck back out to center. That is played in, but the Lunas are offside. That is another quality chance by the Picard line that just would not go for the Royals. First shot was a great effort, but blocked. The second one was wide open and just pushed wide of the near pipe. Draw on the far dot just outside of the Royals, and it will be Sray, Thomas, and Hireman with Tsui and Bible. Draw one to the far side, collected by the Lunas. Played up the middle. Thomas sticks it forward. She can't hold on to the puck. Puck played to the far side by the Lunas, and Hireman breaks it up. Thomas turns around. She can't get to it in time. Puck played up the middle, and Bible knocks the puck to the near side boards. Bible hammers the puck forward, knocked down in the zone by the Lunas, skated back out to center. Broken up by Stray. She turns back into the Luna zone. Stray gets shouldered off the play. Puck played to the point, now knocked deeper by the Lunas, and Lunas control in the near circle. Pressure by Thomas. That is lobbed up the middle, and it will slide out to Tsui. Tsui gives it to Hireman on the near side. Hireman turns, dumps it in. Shot knocked down by the Lunas. Turnaround shot by Thomas is just wide. Play in the near corner, moving away from Hireman. Play up the near side. Lunas charge up the near side boards. Bible pushes the play wide, trying to step around. Curling in, and that shot just never materializes. Bible wins the battle, lobs the puck up the near side. That is held in at the point. Play on the near side. dumped up. Bible knocks the puck free in the corner. She rattles it back into the corner. Thomas back. Thomas gets knocked off the play. Puck held on the boards by the Lunas. 2 aside now. Puck comes free. Bible sends it to the middle. Hireman knocks it back to the blue line, but it's held. No, not held in. That trickles over the line. Lunas have to recollect. Played up the far side. They tag up, gain the zone. Puck pushed forward by Tsui. Johnson battling on the far side. Luna step away with it. Hireman pokes it back into the scrum. Puck pushed up the middle. Shu races ahead and collects. Shu blows an edge there. Puck dumped into the zone, and Shu goes to chase. Puck played up the near side, held in by Johnson. Johnson takes a shot. That does not go. It was blocked. Johnson shovels it on net, and the goalie covers with Schumacher in her face. 9:39 left in the second period. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. It will be Srey, Schumacher, and Shen as the forwards, with Bruno and Seeley on defense. Draw one back by Srey to Bruno. Bruno collects, takes her time, plays it up the middle, recollects. Shot is blocked by a skate, and that will go across the ice. Picked up by the Lunas on the far side. Lunas out of the zone, lobbed to the middle, broken up by Bruno. Puck doesn't make it to Shen. Lunas reach back, knock it into the zone. Bruno hammers it forward up the far side where Srey collects. Srey and Shen forward, played ahead. Schumacher collects on the near side. Her shot is high and wide. She's got a new stick, so learning the shot on that one. Play in the corner, pushed up the far side. Seeley tips it off the boards, plays it back forward for Shen. It gets pushed by the Lunas back to Seeley. Bounced off the boards. Lunas will collect on the far side and skate out of the zone. Pressured by Shen from behind. Lunas cut to the near side. Shot from distance, misses the net, bounced behind the goal to the far side where Bruno collects. Bruno moves up the far side. She hammers that down the ice, and that is going to go for an icing. Draw will be to Heller's stick side after the icing. Johnson to take the draw. It's one to the middle, poked forward by Bible. Lunas get a stick on it first, curl in the slot, but the shot doesn't materialize. Bible gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka up the near side. Soroka pressure, she gains center, hammers the puck deep. Picard goes to chase. Picard wins the battle on the inboards, now pickpocketed by the Lunas. Lunas hold behind the goal line, turn back to the near side. Soroka charges over, she blocks the outlet pass, picked up by the Lunas on the near side, and that's dumped past Bible and down. And that goes all the way down, and now we get the whistle. That was a quiet whistle. It almost couldn't be heard. Icing on the Lunas. Draw will be to the Luna goalie's glove side after the icing. .8:14 remaining in the second period. Johnson wins the draw to the outside, played back to Bible. Bible gives it back to Soroka. Soroka plays it to the middle, but that's intercepted by the Lunas. Lunas played up the middle of the ice. That gets past everybody, and Tsui has to charge back to get to it. Tsui angles the player off the play. She gets pickpocketed. Puck poked into the circle, poked free by Bible, and now collected by Tsui. Tsui moves up the far side with Picard and Thomas. Tsui into the zone. She fans on the shot attempt. Lunas knock it back to the blue line and played up the middle of the ice. Pressured by Bible. Puck poked into the zone, diving in, shot blocked by Heller, who stays in the way of that one. Puck played to the far point. Luna's shot is blocked. That goes wide of the net and rattled hard around to the near side. Held in at the point by the Lunas, dumped into the corner. Pressured by Bible, now playing back, curling into the slot, moving into the middle. Shot goes over the goal. Lunas get to it first behind the net. Held wide by Johnson, played up the middle and tipped forward and out of the zone. Lunas have to get back on side. Played in on the far side, and the Lunas are well offside on the near side of the play. This draw should be at center, and it will be. Draw at center. It is Srey, Shen, and Schumacher. Puck won by the Lunas to the near side. Schumacher took her player out, allowing Bruno to skate into the zone. Bruno in. She dumps it off the inboards. That stayed behind the net, now bounced into the far corner. Pressured by Shen. Puck skated away from her. Pressured now by Schumacher. Schumacher takes the player down. No call. Puck played to the middle. Dumped in. That did not get into the zone, but the referee called it offside anyway. And the draw will be on the far dot just outside of the Royals' end. Offside draw on the far dot. Tipped forward by the Lunas, and she lost control of it at the line. So we will reset and drop from the same spot. .6:47 left in the second. Draw play to the near side. Hammered in, and they're going to call Bruno for a slash on that. And the Lunas are going to get their second power play opportunity of the game as Bruno gets called for a slash. So the Royals will have Picard, Sawaka, Tsui, and Bible. Picard wins the battle, plays it forward. Sawaka has to reach back and collects. Sawaka out of the zone, 1-on-2. She fans on the dump in. Puck played back out to neutral, collected by Bible. Bible floats the puck forward, and that bounced through the defender deep into the zone. Sawaka as the forechecker. Battle in the far corner. Puck gets left behind. Picard picks it up and then knocks the puck into the referee, and then fans on the shot. Play to the middle. Sawaka takes a shot, but it was blocked by a stick and goes into the near corner. Shot up. That was tipped by Bible to the middle, collected by the Lunas. Tsui got in the way of the play. Puck played to the far side. Sawaka got back, played to the middle, collected in the high slot. Shot bounced to the near side, and that was in the skates. Couldn't get a shot away. Dumped in. That counts as a save according to the scoreboard. Puck played up the far side, and now Bible skates out the middle of the ice. Bible moves to the near side, gains center, and then hammers the puck deep. Royals changing up the unit. Sawaka forward to pressure. Battle in the corner. Lunas curl away from her and skate up the near side. Lunas play the puck in. That was tipped on the way into the zone. Sealy back into the corner. Puck stolen from her. Curling to the front. Stuff attempt blocked by Heller. Poked away. Follow-up shot off the pipe. And the puck gets played out. Hireman gets to a first. Slows things down. It's in the skates. Lunas recollect and dump it back into the far corner in the Royal zone. Stray chases it down in the inboards. Knocks it back into the far corner where the Lunas settle things down. Lunas hold in the corner. Centering. That was blocked by a stick. Bounced to the near side. And the follow-up is knocked wide by Sealy. Power play is over. That is shot through the blue paint by the Lunas. It goes into the near corner. Battle on the near side. Curling back towards the net. Puck goes behind the goal. Stray battling there. She slows things down, plays it into the corner for Johnson. Johnson up the near side. She gives it to Thomas. Thomas out of the zone. Thomas forward for Hireman. Hireman didn't know it was coming. And the Lunas will collect in their own end. Hireman can't get in the way of the one. That pass, and it is dumped down. Lunas collect. Centering feed blocked by Stray. Bounced back to the point where Johnson collects. Johnson skates out of the zone. Johnson with Thomas and Hireman. Johnson in. That rolled off of her stick, and the Royals are offside with 4.5 remaining in the second. Draw will be on the far dot just outside of the Lunas end. Johnson, Schumacher, and Shin as the forwards. Bible and Tsui on defense. Draw one to the outside. Shin blocks the lead pass by the Lunas. Tsui pokes the puck away. Lunas recollect. Tsui pokes the puck away again. Shin hammers it forward. Bouncing puck settled down by the Lunas just inside their blue line. Pass up the middle, knocked free by Bible, but it bounces to the near side, and the Lunas come streaking into the Royal zone. Curling in, poked away by Bible, bounced to a white jersey, played to the middle, knocked free by the Royals, and now collected by Johnson. Johnson forward for Shin. Shin up the far side. She races past, gets run into the boards, but dumps the puck deep, and it goes on net where the goalie has to play it into the corner. Played up the far side. Johnson runs into the referee, and the Lunas will collect. Johnson pressing in front. She blocks the outlet pass, and the loose puck is collected by the Lunas. Lead pass blocked by Tsui. Tsui steps forward. Play still at center. Dumped ahead. Lunas collect. Poked free by Bible, but now collected by the Lunas. Pressured by Schumacher. Lunas step around, move to the near side into the zone. Pressured by Bible on the near boards. Curling in the circle. Passed forward. Intercepted by Johnson. Johnson plays it ahead. That bounced off the boards, and it will go on net, preventing an icing. Luna's goalie gives it to her defender. Play behind the net, pressured by Schumacher. Launched up the far side, collected out of the zone. Seeley dumps it forward, collected by Shin. Shin collects, Royals tag up. Shin still with the puck. She cuts up the middle, loses the puck at the blue line, and the Lunas collect. Lunas charge up the middle of the ice and step past Bruno, but lose the puck in the process. Recollected off the inboards, poked by Bruno into the corner. Centering feed goes to the far side, but collected by Shen. Shen plays it forward. That is behind Sawaka, who has to wait for it. She fans on the pass. It bounces back to her. She shovels it ahead. That will go wide of the net. Sawaka charging in. She pushes the play to the inboards. Puck rattled into the far corner. Sawaka charges over. She gets there first. Drops the puck to Picard. Picard turns in the corner. Takes a shot. That is blocked by the goalie and kicked way out where the Lunas get it out of the zone. Puck slowed down by Bruno and now given to Seeley. Seeley curls to the near side. Plays the puck forward. That bounces to center. Blocked down by the Lunas. Hammered ahead by the Royals. Lunas collect at the blue line. Knocked away by Picard. Played by the Lunas into the Royal zone. Cross-ice pass does not connect. Bruno with a bit of a shoulder there on the way through, and she will recollect deep in her own zone. Bruno skates forward on the near side, still with the puck. Bruno gains center, hammers the puck deep, and then gets off the ice. Picard gets the puck first. Her centering feed is blocked. She gets shouldered into the boards. Soroka picks it up. Her stuff attempt does not go. Puck played to the far corner. Lunas collect there, skate forward, step away from Johnson, and cut to the middle of the ice. Pressure now by Picard. Played up the middle. Broken up by Tsui. Johnson plays it back out to center. Lunas curl back to the red line. Poked free by Soroka briefly. Now played forward where Bible intercepts. Bible charges up the middle of the ice. Steps in one-on-one. She gets the puck swept off her stick to the near side where she recollects. Her shot is well behind the net and played to the far side. Johnson gets knocked off the play. It bounces to Thomas. Thomas fans on the shot attempt. And the Lunas will collect. Lunas forward. Puck played to the far side. Stepping through. Moving in, broken up from behind, and Heller blocks the puck into the near boards. Follow-up shot is blocked by Heller, who jumps on top of the rebound and gets the whistle. 1:12 remaining in the second period. And this draw will be to Heller's glove side. Royals changing their defensive pair up. It will be Johnson, Thomas, and Hireman with Bruno and Seeley. Draw one towards the middle. Knocked forward by Thomas. That doesn't get out of the zone. Played across to the far point. That shot goes on net, and Heller just hangs on to that one. Draw will be to Heller's stick side this time. 1:04 remaining in the second. Draw hammered forward by Hireman. That is held in at the point. Hireman slows things down. That is bounced to the inboards and now collected by Bruno. Bruno plays it forward for Thomas. Thomas shovels it to the point, but not out. Bruno's second effort pokes the puck free. Played forward by Johnson. Johnson knocks it into the Lunas end. Lunas recollect at the blue line and curl to the far side. Pressured by Hireman. Luna still with the puck. They skate into the Royal zone, cutting to the middle. Play broken up. Puck drifts to the inboards. Lunas can't get to it. Heller pokes the puck into the corner, and Johnson collects. Played forward for Hireman. Hireman tips it forward, but that is blocked by the Lunas defender. Johnson moves back behind her net and rattles the puck around to the near side. Lunas miss the hold and now tipped forward by Thomas. No icing on the play. Lunas retreat into their own zone to collect. Played back across the ice. That is going to bounce into the Royal zone. Play is onside, and it went too far. It goes for an icing as that play just could not make it. Draw will be to the Luna goalie's glove side. There are 4 seconds remaining in the second period. And they're stacking everything to the center of the ice. Stray to take the draw. Draw one to the near side. Bible charges forward. She can't get to it in time. Turnaround does not go. And that's going to do it for 2. End of 2. We are still tied at 0 apiece. That's going to do it for the second intermission. Teams back to their original sides. We have 15 minutes left to go in this contest. Royals in black moving right to left. Lunas in white moving left to right. Royals are going to start the second period. Srwaka, Stray, and Picard. Bible and Sui on defense. And we are set to go. Scrum off the draw, picked up by the Lunas. Hammered forward by Bible. That will be collected by the Lunas in their own end. Srwaka charges forward. She can't get there in time. And that was tipped on the way through. No icing. Collected by Tsui in her own zone. Pass up to Srwaka in the middle. Srwaka gains the zone. She tips it forward. That is going to drift on net, and the goalie's going to cover. Given up. Srwaka can't quite get to it. Puck played back to the near side. Held in the zone. Hammered deep. Srwaka fans on the bouncing puck. Recollected. Fans on the centering feed. Bounced to the bottom of the circle, and the Lunas will collect and skate to the near side. Lunas pressured by Picard coming out of the zone. Poked free by Tsui. Tsui recollects. That goes through Srwaka's skates and into the zone. Luna is back in the corner to collect. Srwaka forward to pressure. Puck played up the far side. Held in by Bible. Second effort. Pushed through. Bible recollects. Lobs it towards the net. That is blocked by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side after the cover. Hireman, Thomas, and Johnson as the forwards with Bruno and Seeley on defense. Johnson ready for the draw. It is one to the outside, picked up by the Lunas, hammered back to the point. Bruno hammers it from the point, and that went off of a skate and into the rafters. And this draw will be back at the same dot that it was before. Johnson to take the draw. Johnson wins the draw to the outside. That was off a skate, and the Lunas collect in the corner. Lunas curl to the near side, pressured by the Royals, played up the near side, held in by Seeley initially, now played out of the zone. Puck collected by Bruno off the near side boards, played ahead. Recollected by the Lunas. That was into Johnson's equipment, and she steps into the zone behind the defenders. She moves in, shot is blocked, and it goes just wide of the near pipe. Play on the inboards. Johnson dives for it. Hireman gets hammered into the net away from the play. No call on the interference there. Puck shot out. That is going to go down, and it will make it for an icing with 13:22 left in the third. Draw to the Luna goalie stick side. Stray, Schumacher, and Shin as the forwards. Tsui and Bible on defense. Draw one to the outside. Shin fans on it initially, now drops it back. Tsui steps forward, can't hold the zone. Bible comes over, knocks the puck free. Battle on the near side boards. Bible wins the battle, hammers the puck into the zone. Collected by the Lunas. That outlet pass is rocketed across the ice and hammered down at center. Tsui shovels the puck forward, leaves it for Schumacher. Schumacher's outlet pass is blocked by a body. She floats it forward, held in, and the second effort by Shu gets the puck out to center. Play on the far side, hammered to the middle. Stepping forward, that is played into the zone. And the Lunas just blow a tire on the play. Played up the far side. Shu can't get it out of the zone. She gets knocked down, bouncing puck, held in at the blue line, swept forward by Schumacher, and now played out to center. Lunas collect at center, pressured by Schumacher. Lunas curl to the far side away from Schumacher, pressured now by Shin in the middle. Played to the middle, Shin misses the poke, comes back, now pressured by Shu. Luna's into the zone, tipped back out to center, played wide to the far side. Schumacher breaks up the play and then wins the battle, lobs the puck out. That's blocked down by the Lunas. Lunas at center, pressured by Shin, curling to the near side. Lunas charge into the zone, puck gets dumped deep, knocked off the inboards. And Bible gets taken down. Lunas recollects. Sin in front. Not Sin on target. Poked free by Bible and now collected by Shin. Shin up the near side to Srwaka. Srwaka gets her pocket pick. Recollects. Moves forward. Shoulders her way into the zone. Puck trickles towards the goal where the Lunas collect. Srwaka blocks the outlet pass. It bounces. Shot by Picard. Misses the net. Play on the near side. Pressured by Picard. Picard wins the battle. Gives it to Soroka. Soroka's stuff attempt does not go. Play still in the zone, bounced around to the near side. Sealy charges forward. She slows things down on the half boards. She takes up 2 jerseys and gets the puck deep. Soroka back. Soroka blocks the outlet pass. It bounces into the far corner. Lunas collect there. Picard moving over to pressure. Picard blocks the outlet pass, hammers the puck deep. Soroka curling behind the net to collect. Soroka retreats. She gets it to the Picard at the side of the net. Picard drops it back to Bruno. Bruno shot from distance, blocked in front, and bounces to a white jersey. Lunas skate out of the zone. Lunas play the puck to the near side, stepping into the Royal zone. Curling away from the pressure, played to the middle, intercepted by Johnson. Johnson bounces it off the half boards at the bench and tipped forward by Picard. Picard can't get to the puck in time. Puck gets played to the boards, and the Lunas will recollect deep in their own zone. Thomas forward to pressure. She knocks it free. Picard shoots it into Thomas. Thomas's bouncing puck can't go on net. Puck gets played to the inboards and rattled to the far side, where the Lunas will collect and skate out of the zone. Lunas cut to the middle, stepping away from Stray into the Royals' end. And they are offside at the blue line. Player on the far side of the ice skated in when the player with the puck curled. Draw on the near dot just outside of the Royals' end. It will be Stray, Thomas, and Hireman with Bible and Sui. Referee said something to the Lunas player here. Draw one back by the Lunas. Hireman charges forward, can't get there in time. Puck played to the far side. Thomas pressures on the far side. Puck knocked into the corner, rattled behind the net. Lunas get to a first centering feed, blocked away by Stray. Shot from distance, misses the net to the far side. Collected at the point. Thomas blocks the outlet and then hammers it through the defender out to neutral. Lunas collect at the blue line. Played up the near side. Stray bumped into a player. Puck still in neutral. Battle in front of the Royals bench. Hammered across the ice, and that goes through the forward and into the Royal zone. Bible plays it ahead. That bounces out to neutral. Collected by the Lunas with Thomas pressuring. Thomas can't reach back for the puck. Puck played into the Royals' end. Bible breaks up the play, and then it gets hammered into the corner by the Lunas. Lunas pick it up, centering feed. Gets through everybody. Recollected at the point. Turnaround shot is scooped up by Heller, who hangs on to it.
Big and physical, Shiv. Big and physical. Let's go.
9:31 remaining in the third. Draw to Heller's stick side. Lunas win the draw back to the circle. Shot from distance, blocked in front, goes well wide of the target. Shu charges over. She hammers the puck back to the point. That is blocked down. Shot from distance, blocked in front by Bruno. Shu steps back, knocks the puck to the point. Held in by the Lunas. Lunas curl in. Shu steps forward. Shot kicked away by Heller and bounced aside by Bruno. Follow-up is cleared away and played to the point. Bruno knocks it away and then hammers the puck out of the zone. That is going to drift back and die before it can get to icing. Shen charges ahead. She overskates the puck, reaches back. Shot doesn't have much on it. It misses the net to the far side. And the puck is sent by Schumacher towards the front. And the goalie pinned that at the net. And we get a whistle.
Good energy. Keep working, baby.
Draw will be to the goalie's stick side after the whistle. 8:49 left in the third period. Stray, Soroka, and Picard draw one back into the corner by the Lunas. Pressured by Stray, sent up the near side. That gets past Picard. Sui battling out the point. It's tip passer. 2-on-1 developing for the Lunas. Bible races back. She breaks up the play on the half-boards. Lunas recollect. Centering feed is in front, and Heller gets in the way and blocks the puck into the corner. Collected on the far side by Stray, by Soroka, given to Stray. Stray forward up the far side with Soroka. Stray shoots, that goes on net, and the goalie is going to cover and hang on to that puck, getting the whistle. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side after the cover. Soroka, Picard, and Stray as the forwards with Sui and Bible on defense. Draw to the goalie's glove side. One to the outside. Bounced forward. Soroka drops it back. That doesn't make it to Bible, and it's hammered out of the zone. Sui racing back. Bible racing back. Tui is going to get there first. She rattles the puck behind the net to the near side. Lunos race into the corner to get to it first. Blocked free, sent to the middle, tipped wide by Srey, and that will bounce out of the zone at the far point. Lunos control that center. Cross ice to the near side. Played ahead, but the Lunas player fell down on the play. And Bible is able to collect and settle things down in the far corner. Bible plays it across to Picard on the near side. Picard tips it forward. She pokes it ahead, gets it through the defender. Picard battling on the board. She curls back to the puck. Drop back to Johnson. Johnson bounces the puck into the middle, knocked deep by Soroka. Hammered by the Lunos to the far side. Bruno steps forward. She blocks the puck. Plays it forward to the circle. That's collected by the Lunos, who skate to the near side. Played away from Hireman. Sealy will collect in neutral. She plays it forward. That's blocked by a white jersey. Played ahead. It gets to the Lunas blue line, where the Lunas pass across to the far side. Lunas into the zone. Called onside play. Shot from distance is blocked by Heller. That was not on target. Bruno gives the puck to Thomas. Thomas forward to Hireman. Hireman out of the zone. 1-on-3. Hireman gains center. She cuts to the near side. Her shot is through the legs and on target, and the goalie had to be aware of that one. And she stays on top of that puck and gets the whistle. 6:59 left in the third period. Johnson, Hireman, and Thomas still as forwards. Sealy and Bruno on defense. Scrum off the draw, now knocked back by the Lunas. Curling behind the net, back to the near side. Luna still behind the net, now pressured by Thomas. Puck bounced forward. Bruno steps forward. She knocks the puck deep. That's knocked away. It did not make it to the target. Bruno blocks the outlet pass, now played out the middle, and the Lunas have half a step. Hireman charging back, and Sealy comes back, moving in. Shot is over Heller. And the Lunas get the first goal of the game with 6:36 left on the broken breakaway play by the Royals. Srey, Shin, and Schumacher draw one to the near side. Shin chips it forward. That's collected by the Lunas, curling to the near side. Shin gets hammered down by the Lunas player. Tui knocks the puck to the blue line, played out by Srey, and then hammered back in. Lunas are offside. .6:24 remaining in the third period. Draw will be just outside of the Royals zone. Draw knocked forward by Srey, collected by the Lunas. Played up the near side, that gets into the Royal zone. Tsui back to collect in the circle. Tsui moves behind her net to the far side. Tsui plays it forward. That is held in by the Lunas and dumped back deep, where Bible will go to collect. Bible plays the puck forward for Shin. Shin skates forward out of the zone with Srey and Schumacher. Shin dumps the puck in. Puck played into the corner. Shu chases it down. Shu knocks it to the middle, and that bounced away from Srey. Played to the near side. Lunas get it out of the zone. Shin comes back. She gets her pocket pick. Puck played into the Royals end, broken up by Bible. Tsui knocks the puck to the blue line and out to center. Played out of the zone, knocked back in, but the Lunas were still offside on the play. And the draw will be just outside of the Royal zone with 5:41 remaining. Johnson, Soroka, and Picard as the forwards with Bruno and Sealy. Draw one back by the Royals. Sealy skates forward, gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka curls to the far side, bounces the puck ahead. She got taken down behind the play. Johnson forward to pressure. Luna's behind their net. Luna's to the near side. Play broken up at the point and then hammered out to neutral, collected by Soroka. Soroka plays to the far side. She runs into a white jersey. Puck knocked into the Royals end, where Bruno collects. Bruno curls, plays the puck forward. Soroka recollects, plays it ahead, and Picard can't get there in time. Puck bounced forward. Bruno collects. She gets pickpocketed by the Lunas, who step into the Royal zone. Bruno back to pressure. Plays, comes into the slot. Shot from distance, smothered by Heller, who hangs on to it. .501 remaining in the third. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the save. Srey, Thomas, and Hireman as the forwards. Draw one back into the corner. Bible collects, plays it up the far side. That's intercepted. Turn to the middle. That goes through everybody into the near boards. Played back to the near point by the Lunas. Shot from distance goes well wide, bounces into the far corner. Lunas collect there, drop to the far point. Held at the point, played away from Thomas. Pushed to the side of the circle, turnaround shot is gloved by Heller, who hangs on to it. .439 remaining. Draw to Heller's glove side. Draw one to the outside, poked forward by Bible. She pushes it to the point, but held in. Shot from distance, steered away by Heller. Play in front, shot goes wide of the net. Sui couldn't get to it in time. She keeps the puck behind the goal. Now plays the puck to the near side. Sui shows her way through, gives the puck to Hireman. Hireman loses it at the point. Turnaround shot, blocked in front, and Heller got a toe on that one, keeping the puck out of the goal. Puck played up the far side. That is rattled down, and they say that was not touched on the way through, icing on the Royals. 4:09 remaining in the third. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Apologies, I was muted for that set of plays. We're going to have this draw to Heller's glove side. 3:27 remaining in the third period. Srey, Hireman, Thomas, Bible, and Sui as the line out for the Royals. Srey wins the draw back. Sui collects. She plays it up the near side. That makes it to Hireman. Hireman bounces it off the boards and out. She charges ahead. She does not get there in time. Puck played back up the near side. Srey knocked off the plate. Sui knocks it free. Shoveled ahead by Srey. Luna's back at their blue line to collect. Srey forward to pressure. She seals off the boards. Puck gets bounced deep. Collected by Srey. Srey tries to get it off the boards. Played back. That gets out of the zone. Sui recollects. Sui over to Bible. Bible pressured by 57. She plays it up the far side to Thomas. Thomas dumps it ahead. And the Lunas will go back behind their net. Played away from Hireman on the near side. Sui holds the zone. Bouncing puck recollected by the Lunas. Shot up the middle, collected by Bible. Her shot floated in, tipped on net by Thomas. And the goalie stayed with that one and kept the puck out. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side after the cover. 2:38 remaining in the third period. Draw one towards the outside, tipped up. Bruno steps forward. She dumps the puck back up the boards. That makes it to Soraka. Soraka's centering feed goes all the way across. Collected by Seeley on the near boards. Seeley moves into the corner. Her centering feed. Johnson gets pickpocketed. Played towards the middle. Blocked down by Soraka. Picard steps in. Floated up the far side. Bruno steps forward. Her shot is tipped in front by Johnson and goes into the near corner. Johnson battling on the near side. Played into the circle. Bouncing puck. Johnson slows it down. Puck under the bodies. Johnson sits on the player. Played back. Seeley holds it in at the point. Second effort. Bounced out. And a 2-on-1 developing. Played back, but it goes straight to Bruno. Her outlet pass is kicked forward. Played in. Still loose in the slot. Puck drifts forward and poked free by Heller, who keeps that out. Now charging up the far side. Bruno being chased from behind. Bruno floats the puck across to Soraka. Soraka's shot is sticked aside by the goalie. Play on the inboards. Pressured by Stray. Puck shot up the far side. Broken up by Soroka. Played towards the point. Held by Picard. Picard lobs it in. That goes wide of the net where Bruno will chase on the near side. Bruno drops it. Oh, so still with the puck. Her centering feed off of a skate. Bounces into the slot. Poked forward by Soroka. Second effort. Blocked and then swatted out of the air. Luna's play it back. Collected by Picard. 1:18 remaining. Play it across the ice. Shen charges forward to collect. She centers it. That's sticked away from the goalie. Puck goes to the far side. Royals have pulled the goalie. Puck played up the far side. Schumacher charges over, breaks it up, gets the puck back out to neutral. Lunas collect at center. Lunas play it up the middle, poked free by Schumacher, and now collected by Stray. 57 seconds remaining. Stray into the zone. Stray dumps the puck ahead. That bounces on net, and the goalie stayed in front of the puck with Shin chopping at it. 49 seconds remaining. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. And I believe the Royals have called a timeout. So back in just a moment. That's going to do it for the timeout. Royals finishing their huddle. It will be 6-on-5. Royals have pulled their goalie to try to get this last-minute goal. It will be Soroka, Picard, Johnson, Bible, Seeley, and Bruno as the unit out for the Royals. Johnson to take the draw. Johnson wins the draw to the outside. Bible floats it forward. That's blocked by a body. Hammered ahead. Bible holds the zone. She dumps it forward. That's blocked by the Lunas. Played up. That gets out of the zone, and Bruno collects. Bruno charges in. Royals tag up. Bruno up the near side. She tries to curl to the middle. Her centering feed is blocked. Collected by Seeley. Seeley in the corner. Seeley behind the goal line. Centering feed goes to Soroka, but bounces wide. Seeley recollects. Play on the far side board. She gets it to Picard. That bounced away from her. Lunas collect, rattle it to the near side boards. 20 seconds remaining. Johnson gets it to Picard. Picard turns, gives it to Soroka. Soroka bounces it to the outside. Play in the corner, shouldered down. No call. Soroka battling for it there. Picard trying to get to it. Puck played behind the net. 6 seconds remaining. Puck sent to Bible on the far side. Bible mishandles it. Turnaround, dumped in, and that is going to do it. Lunas walk away with this one with a 1-0 win. Royals lose a heartbreaker on an awfully close game to start this contest. We'll get the handshake line here, and then we will be back this afternoon at 3:30 local, I believe, for our game versus the Rocky Mountain Lady Rough Riders. That's gonna do it.